What is up, guys? David here from Overland Nomad. Let's get right into this review. If I sound a little sick, I apologize. This is a Setpower X50, and it's right now my favorite fridge that I've reviewed so far. It's got its pros and it's got its cons, like anything. But overall, this fridge has just been awesome, and the features that it has, some features are very unique to what I've seen in other fridges. And it's basic things, but it makes a world of a difference. So let's get right into that. Let's talk about the exterior. First off, the base around it is just a plasticky material, nothing crazy, no metal on it. Handles, it's got two areas where you can put your hands. It's a little uncomfortable. I wish it actually had handles. One of the quirky features about this fridge that I really like, and it's all fridges should have something like this, is wheels and a handle. As you can see here, it's got a telescoping, however you want to call it. It's got a handle, and this right here is a lifesaver. I can roll it in and out of the garage. It's pretty simple, pretty easy to use. I really like this, and it makes things a lot easier just transporting it and loading it in the car. The way that the shape of the fridge is really nice, because I put this in the back seat of my Tundra, and it works perfect. I can even put the seatbelt on it if I wanted to. It's pretty nice. The cooling fan, I'm gonna put, if I find the information regarding the decibels on the sound, I'll put it up here somewhere. It's not bad, it's nothing weird. It's pretty normal sound. I would say it's pretty quiet. When it comes to the hinge, it's just one way of doing it. It's from here, but I think you can remove it. There we go. You can see it's easily removable. It goes back in here, and it's very plasticky, I would say it's pretty cheap. And you just pull up, you press and pull up. That's all it is, pretty simple, nothing fancy. There's only one orientation. So this is one of those fridges that you can change the orientation on this. You're gonna have to be used to just opening it from over here. You can't open it from over here. When it comes to plugging the power source, the cable, it is only over here. There's no other connection. There's no plug over here. There's not one in the back. This is the only port you get. Now let's look at the interior. Let's talk about the interior. Let's open this up. Let's talk about the gasket we got here. It's feels like foam, like a foamy material. Nothing crazy. Now let's go inside here. Let me turn it around. You got LEDs right there. I know it's daytime, so it's kind of hard to see, but you got your LEDs right here, and they do their job pretty well. I haven't had any issues with lighting. It's pretty lit up. The only issue I have with the interior is this cavity right here. Is all this right here, we'll talk in a bit, takes so much space that the space for the fridge is over here. It's kind of awkward. So let's get right over here. If I put my hand in here, I'm gonna have to reach in here, and it definitely is an awkward spot, but it's not a big deal for me. I don't think it's that crazy. I can deal with it. It's got one drain plug right here. Put it back. And no baskets or anything in this fridge. It's just, I'll list the size dimensions. I think I've already did, but I'll put them up again. It's a fairly small fridge, I would say. You can put a lot of tall objects, that's for sure. Now let's get to the display and the settings. Pretty basic. You actually have clickable buttons. I like that, not like a touchscreen. It's actually like a tactile button. You can hear it, and I love that. I'd rather have that over a touchscreen or one of those, you know what I mean, those like touchscreen, kind of like you just press it and it goes. You got battery protection. All fridges have that. You got your max and eco mode. Pretty simple. And you do have a USB port over here. Actually, I've not used it at all. It's just a basic USB-A, not a USB-C, which most things nowadays are starting to become that, which would have been nice if it was a USB-C, but that's okay. I still use a USB-A a lot. One quirky feature about this fridge, which I think is a little overkill, I've really never used it, but it could be nice to have. I don't mind it, it's pretty nice, is a wireless charger. It's rated for 15 watts, and you could place your phone right here. I got the new iPhone 14, see if it works. There you go. Not bad. It's pretty cool. You can never complain about not having enough charging. I think my favorite part of this fridge that's really helped me out, it actually helped me out last camping trip I did because I forgot the cord to the fridge, was the battery. The built-in battery is a lifesaver, guys. I think this is a huge plus to have. So this battery right here, it's removable. Let's take it out. It's this little power block. I'll show you guys here details on this battery. This battery has been great. I did some very, very amateur testing, and which I'll show you guys in a bit. In cold temperatures, I used it on my camping trip. It was about 45 to 50 degrees, and it lasted in my vehicle and outside of my vehicle. It lasted about almost 2 days. I'm not kidding. It lasted a while. But again, that's very cold temperature, so the fridge was able to maintain its temperature because the outside itself was cold. So obviously, no brainer. But I did do some testing yesterday, which I'll show you guys right now. Now I'm gonna be testing the battery on the Setpower. Like I said, it has a battery built in, which is pretty nice. It can come out. So if you don't have a way to plug this in, you can use the battery. Right now, actually we were at 4 dots right now when I checked it. And it's been plugged in for weeks, so I don't understand why it's not fully charged. Or that it's reading it's not fully charged. Now we're at 2 bars, which is kind of odd. It's been plugged in this whole time, so yeah, kind of odd. But we'll see how long it lasts. It's 5:34, 5:35. It's in the morning. It is December 7th. Here's the temperature in the garage, just so you get an idea. Here's the humidity. So we'll be checking back on it. Back with another update. It's 2:09. Still same day. And let's check on our fridge here. Setpower is still kicking it. We got 1 bar left and 2 dots on the battery. Oh man, really get tired of hearing that car every single time it's some kid that thinks just straight piping there's Mitsubishi's cool. Anyways, that's okay. I used to be like that when I was his age. Anyways, we're at 80 degrees. Humidity right there. Oh man, I used to be like that when I was 16. It's a phase. So yeah, I'll be checking in, see where it goes, but it's been holding up a good while, especially being, about, close to, at 80 degrees. All right, there's the time. Focuses the temperature. And we're still stuck with that E1 code. It shows absolutely no battery, but it shows 1 dot here. So it's probably gonna die very soon, but it's still holding strong. Again, I started it, what was it, like 5 in the morning and 80-degree, temperature. It's pretty good. Again, I didn't open it and close it a lot, but it's staying pretty cold. Not bad. Let's talk about power consumption right now. I'm gonna drop this fridge to some low temperatures, and we're on eco mode. Let's wait for it to set the temperature. Let me see what. Okay, I feel that compressor kicking in. You can kind of hear it. Now, let's look at our Youps. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm doing a review on this power station very soon. I love this power station, by the way. Right now, we are at 42 output watts. That's not too bad. That's actually pretty good. Pretty good. I know my big IceCo fridge, when I'm lowering the temperature, it'll be pulling in about 70 watts or so. But let's switch it up. I know it's on eco mode. Let's see if we can switch it to max. There we go. There we go. I know the camera's having a hard time focusing. Thank you, Panasonic. All right, we're on max. Let's see if we made a difference here. Still pulling the same. We'll give it a little bit. No, not really. So there you go. That's my amateur power consumption testing. I am not a professional, so that's how I'm going to test the fridge, just by looking at how much it's pulling out of my power station. So to conclude this video, the reason why this fridge is just one of my favorite fridges so far is the fact it's the simple things. It's having wheels and a handle. That's, first of all, that's awesome. But second of all, one thing that I really love is that battery. It really helps out to save power when you don't have enough power on your power station. Maybe you don't even have a power station. You could technically, on a good, nice day, take this fridge with you, throw it in the car for one night camping at the beach, come back, you're still good. As long as you don't open this so much, and as long as the temperature outside is not hot. Because I know if I take this in the summertime to the beach, where in daytime you're hitting 90 degrees, 100 degrees, it's not gonna last long. But in nice weather, it will. So that battery is pretty cool. I hope more fridges, more companies come out with technology like that. That's pretty cool, as long as those lithium batteries are safe. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think. Setpower has been a good company. I've had their fridges and they've all been pretty good. And I usually hear online that they're pretty good. Everyone comments about them being pretty good. So yeah, that's why I love this fridge. I'll leave a link down below to it. And thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.